Welcome to another episode of Mr. Free Unleashed. Tyres are like pretty much brand new. What's this? Is that the manufacture date? A couple of years old. It's not the worst thing in the world. Ugly blue Toyota logo. Should have seen that coming. That's the dealer plate. How does this work? Retracto humongo. What's under here? Yep, it looks like there's something supposed to be there that's not there. This is an emergency tyre puncture repair kit. There is no spare tyre, I'm willing to bet. This is a part of that same kit. That's all in Japanese, I guess. Some kind of... what the hell is this? Emergency tyre puncture repair kit. Something. Bottle of liquidy stuff. Have to consult the oracle on how to use that. Underneath is polystyrene. Some of the high voltage kit. Don't spill your drinks down there. I might put this back where it was so the dealer maybe doesn't suspect I've been snooping around in the boot as much. Hey. And I obviously have to hang this back on here. Is that where it was? Maybe it was. Didn't you want me going in the boot, mate? I know. We'll try jamming that under there. Does that work? Come on. Alright, I think that works. Let's test it. That's closed. I mean, I literally don't see anything wrong with it. No outrageous distortions in the panels that I can see, but you know, if you're watching this, feel free to jump in the comments and let me know if you see anything out of the ordinary. I pretty much stopped here because we're right outside the Melling station where it presently sits, because this is not where it should be. It's been placed here temporarily. For whatever reason, the city decided to keep it and recycle it to become part of the new Melling station once that's constructed. I wanted to draw attention to this. There is a camera here, and I thought, yo, whippy, I've got a memory card. I could chuck that in there and record the driving and then take the card out and bring that with me and add it to this documentary that I'm making. However, that camera is unplugged. What are these? Child restraint locks. That's why there's a picture of a child restraint diagram on it. I guess there'd be some fancy way that you use this. Yep, okay. So these cats just cover that over. Pretty cool. How do we get this seat over nice and easy? Yeah, that was nice and easy. One little latch that goes into here. Right, it's roomy enough for me, yeah, and I'm comfortable. And the headrest behind my head is adjustable. And I might just have a little bit of a nap. Yeah, take us away, driver. All right then, yep, okay, sweet, let's get out of here. Turn the headlights off, we don't want them on anymore. Push button start. I assume it won't start unless your foot's on the brake, but we'll just check that. Press brake pedal, it says on the screen. But it has powered up accessories. My Toyota car says exactly the same thing when we started up. Got some music, that works. Sweet. Well, I guess we go driving. Traction control off is down here. The automatic headlights toggle down there too. And below that is one of those slots that the Japanese are quite fond of putting in their car. Let's see if we can get this cranking. I suppose we have to start it first. Alright, it's officially started. AC is on. Temperature down to low. Fan up. I like this. There's lots of buttons to push, but this is a touch screen. Oh yeah! Yay! What's this do? Oh, that took it back to the start of the track. Okay, you know what that means? It means we've got to go driving. Alright.
So just feel the bass go.
Oh, this road's closed, that's right. What a silly bugger. We're going through the Horakiwi hill climb. I'm turning the music off so that we can just listen to the sound of the car. Enjoy the ride. I don't know what the speed limit is on this hill. I assume it's just don't drive so fast that you kill yourself. I guess. So the display on the screen is telling me that it's not using power to the rear wheels, it's all front wheel drive. So we can assume that the rear wheel drive will kick in any kind of drastic need if it detects it. But right now it's not detecting any need to do so. Pretty much putting my foot to the floor a lot of the time just to get it going as fast as I can. There's pretty much no such thing as too much power with this car. It's got traction control. Like if you were doing this in the wet and it started losing traction, it would just pull out of all the accelerating and save your ass basically. So if I'm driving too fast for this hill, because I don't know the speed limit, please forgive me. But anyway, I think this is the top of the hill. Well, it's the first bit of downhill. Just rolling. Bit of brake pedal on that, pedal on that. This looks like a good spot to turn around, eh? Okay. Back down we go. Big truck hazard. He's gonna go. You know why? Because he's a big truck hazard. Alright, I'm gonna put windows back up. No brake pedal required, just got it in the engine braking mode. You can hear the motor is like revving up hard. Put it back in drive. Too tall you like car. Alright, we've seen Rally Hill climb, we've seen a little bit of highway. Now we'll do some city street sightseeing, I guess. And the time is 1:45. I said I'd have the car back by 1 o'clock, so for a cruise down the famous Jackson Street. Let's see what cruising at 46 kilometers per hour is. Like, just cruising. Steer the car. Look out for hazards. So apparently this car has crash mitigation. I don't know, I think they call it that because they can't guarantee that it will prevent a crash, but it will try. So if you're cruising and the radar is activated and you don't see a hazard ahead, such as an unmoving vehicle. That's slowing down for me right there. Yeah, it will slow down or try to stop, I guess. So you don't go fully crashing into the back of another car, but I imagine I mean, I imagine it will stop the vehicle, but it doesn't promise to do so, in case it gets confused, I guess. Right, it's cruising right now. Let's see what it does. I'm pretty new to this adaptive cruise kind of thing, so I'll have my foot over the brake pedal and we'll just see what happens, because right up here this bus is going to slow down. Our car is slowing down. Oh, it's definitely slowed all the way down, so that's pretty cool. And is it going to keep going? It's going to keep going. I haven't touched the accelerator pedal. It's just cruising down the street. Now, unfortunately, I've got the cruise control set. Oh, look at that bus doing the swerve in and out of bus stop. So I haven't touched anything. It just keeps driving itself. I've got it set to 46 kilometers per hour, which is way too much for this street, because the speed limit here is 30. But that's why we're only doing less than 30, and it's cruising doing 30. I can't believe it. A lot of cruise control vehicles I've driven just refuse to operate at less than 40 kilometers per hour. This is definitely a feature that I would use. Look, the car is stopping itself. Cruise is still set, so let's see. If the bus leaves, does the car keep going? Yes, it does. It's moving itself along. I want this car. I want a car like this. Look, pedestrian detection? No. So be ready. Be ready in case it wants to mow down a pedestrian, because it just about did right there. Alright, it's gas pedal now, because I'm not sure if I can tell it to keep cruising. Oh, yep, I can. So there's no minimum speed for setting the cruise. You just turn it on and it does the thinking when it comes to the accelerating or slowing down. I'm not unhappy with the following distance. Like, you know, like I could imagine it trying to follow too close. It even says on the screen, waiting. How long will it wait? Push cruise control switch or press accelerator to resume. Vehicle moving ahead. So you do have to tell it to move if it goes into waiting mode. Now it's going to go into waiting mode again. Look, man, no hands. Wow. Waiting mode. Well, it hasn't said it yet, but yep, now it's saying waiting. Push the accelerator pedal to keep moving. Let the car decide what speed it goes. Alright, now, is it going to know that we want to pass the bus? Yes. Now it's going to try and go 46 kilometers an hour, so I better cancel that so I don't get busted for speeding. Okay, to mute temporarily. That's saying you're very close to that car in front of you, mate. sound of that signal. Alright, we can resume the cruise now. 46 with radar active. So I drove this big heavy freight truck with adaptive cruise recently, and I was on the highway most of the time I was driving it with cruise control activated, and I was not happy with the following distance. I would have liked to have doubled it. It was about this distance, but you're driving a freight truck, so you want to be double the distance, ideally. So it didn't feel right, but knowing also that that truck had emergency brake assist as well, so if something went down, it would probably react sooner than you, the human driver, could react. So that kind of makes it okay, but still it's outside of the norm because I'm not a cruise control driver, so I have my own I mean, I am a cruise control driver, but without the adaptive functions, the radar detection of vehicles ahead of you. It manages the following distance too, so it's not always just trying to get to the speed. So the thing is, most of the cruise controls that I've driven, it doesn't manage your distance, your following distance. You have to do that yourself. Yeah, pull out and hit in front of me. Yeah, let's see what happens. Woo! The car slows itself down. Now what I really want to know is, does it show brake lights when it does that? I would hope so. I would assume that it does, but if it doesn't, that'd be pretty wrong. Right, there's a stop sign over here, so I'm going to have to stop the car myself. And right there, straight ahead, is the car yard that this car belongs to. It's going to take forever. Here we go. I can do this quick enough. Winner.
If you know the extension you require, please press now. For sales, please press 1. For 502 Hut Road, please press 2. For finance, Dennis Boyle, please press 3. For admin, Donna Stewart, please press 4. Thank you for contacting Coventry Cars. Welcome to Coventry Cars. If you know the extension you require, please press now. For sales, please press 1. For 502 Hut Road, please press 2. For